look at us here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Ready to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's third overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Okay, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Troubles with his snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
He'll start with a give to Davis. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Tua off the play fake. Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Now on fourth down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. New England taking the field. It's second series of the game coming up. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
First and 10 from the 32. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the gun, it's May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Third and 4 coming up now. Operating from the gun, here's May. Completed over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Patriots punt team coming out with former sixth-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. The New York Jets making their way out once again, sporting those dark green rivalry jerseys that might remind some of these home fans a little bit of their city, as well as the earliest days of the franchise. Jets getting ready for this first and 10. On the handoff, here's Davis. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good for a New York first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, here's Tua. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried to get that one to Arian Smith. And now they face second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on third and short. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Connects with his back, Khalil Herbert. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Zone read. They'll give it to Davis. And he dodged the tackle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Now they send their back in motion right. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
On the move, headed right. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets make it a 1-point game. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Going after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded by Henderson. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here's New England ready once again on offense. They're still in search of that first down of this game, Brock. Hoping to put together a drive and avoid calling on the punter again. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Davis gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Davis. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Austin McNamara will kick this away. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Patriots offense all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down now, ball at the 33. On play action, here's May. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They go play action. Here's May. Gets it to his fullback. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
That's another Patriots 1st down. A gain of 15. And the Patriots 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Henderson here from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here's May. Finds the in route complete. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Brings up third.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Trying to sneak May. Oh, he lost the football. Ooh, but I think the Patriots got on top of that one, so they're going to maintain possession.
Recovered by the offense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. May. Complete to Diggs out left. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's May to the air. Makes the catch. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Just build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead.
Patriots.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Borregales on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. On to send it away. Wangu now to return. This makes it up to the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff here to Davis. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Going right back to Davis. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. No throw, 3rd and long. That's the line, he's going to run for it. Turned by Lewis, hits, the ball is out. Scooped up by the Patriots. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
There are so many fundamental details playing the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
First and 10 from the 43. Trying an inside give to Henderson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. May now. Into traffic, complete. And they make the stop, I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. To throw, here's May. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
On the play. That's good for a Patriots first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's Henderson on the give. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's May. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And they take this in for the score. The Patriots capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Drake made the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Boy, Gallus tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Jets 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Wangu now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Davis. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Running left is Davis. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Finds him over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 43. Davis will get it on the option. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Blitz is there, and he goes down. So a tough 3rd down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. There's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Third and long for him here. His running back hauls it in deep right. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. They kick the running back in motion. Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down. But there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Tagovailoa. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Here's Tua again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. in their pocket for what's left of this half. So on 4th down, here comes Nick Folk to attempt this for the Jets. This from 35 yards away. Ooh, snaps a little slow, and the kick is blocked.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They give now to Henderson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Here's May on 1st and 10. May finds his running back, Henderson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Catches May down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
May on 1st and 10. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Give all the credit to the coverage on that one. Even with plenty of time to throw, they never gave him a lane to complete it.
Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Borregales connects. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. This is caught inside the 15. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jets and Isaiah Davis to take over once more. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Herbert. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Motion man left is Johnson. 2 and out from the gun. Looking slant route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, here's Tua. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, to really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And a stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Davis up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
As quarterback, Kate, you gotta hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
This is Nick Folk on for the Jets field goal. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. The kick by Folk is good. And they're able to convert despite that errant snap.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The New England offense running out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Here's made in the air. It's complete to Hooper. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. May now from the gun. Broken this to Henry. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a New England first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Made a throw it. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
So that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's May. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Wow, It has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
They'll send out the punting unit. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. The Jets out to begin another drive. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. And start with a give to Davis. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. Get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Christian Barmore with the play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Man in motion, headed right. Tua off the play fake. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Second and 3 now. Davis takes it straight ahead, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Completed to his running back. And this is near the first down, but they need one more yard now to get it. Third down at the 29.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here's two on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped it at the line. No gain.
That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Finds him on the crossing route. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another Jets. First down. First down and goal to go.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
From the red zone now. Throws caught. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
The 3-yard line.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Now a toss play. Davis. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Bronco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. On third and goal, it's Tagovailoa. Dumped off to his running back. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it fourth and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal. Desperation time here. And the touchdown is there, but it's dropped in the end zone from elation to heartbreak. A turnover on downs. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. They're up by 2 scores, Bronco. We've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Running back sent in motion. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Looking slant route, complete. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Third and long. They're going to throw. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Jets are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Man in motion here. Tua now from the gun. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and long for him here. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Desperation time here on 4th. It's on target to Johnson. And they make the tackle at the 38. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Patriots' 36-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Tua again. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Complete to Tyler Johnson. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Folk on now to try the point after. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jets 17.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded by Henderson. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. First down throw for May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Henderson on 1st and 10. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running a counter, Stevenson. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. All right, here we go, 2nd down. May now from the gun. He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Patriots feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design run here for May. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Henderson here from the gun. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1.
Short of the goal line.
Call it 8 yards, and it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
It's a designed run for it. All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. He's back to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown!
Touchdown, New England.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Gallus on for the extra point. Troubles with the snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
17.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or try the money more to make it
Andy Borregales.
Now Borregales on to send it away.
Comeback season.
Wangu now to return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from New York.